Previously on Crash Bandicoot 2. Crash is looking at me like, oh my god, are you crazy going into the bear? Yes, Crash, I am insane. And so, the adventure continues. Leaping straight into action, it's Jonathan Wolf, and welcoming you back to Crash Bandicoot 2. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I had that intro planned for like 10 minutes. Please don't judge. Anyway, in the last episode, in Crash Bandicoot 2, we pretty much completed all the levels in Warp Room 3, and we tackled the boss, and we also did the first stage of Warp Room 4. We also tackled the 2 bonus levels in the game, Totally Bear and Totally Fly. In this episode, we are going to be continuing things off with Warp Room 4 by tackling a very infuriating level. Yeah, let's just get this over with. Alright, so starting things off, we have Diggin It, and I really don't like this level. So yeah, if you thought Crash 1 had annoying backtracking, you sure haven't played this game, because now we're doing, the 2 stages we're doing now are backtracking like galore. It is annoying, so there. Also, 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alright, so starting things off, we have a new enemy. We got this spitting piranha plant, which does spit up some explosive, like, poop balls. I don't know what they are. But, if you get close to them, they'll actually cower in fear. And also, something you can do is you can use them as a bouncing platform. Although there's no, like, there's really no, like, practical uses for him. However, something you can do, you can actually kill them with a ground pound. Make sure you remember that. It is very important information. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on, get ourselves in Aku Aku. And we want to be careful right here because this level does have a death platform. So yeah, we just have to not die. Well, no. Also we get, oh geez. Also we get these weird tikis that they like to go in very specific patterns. For example, this guy goes on a Z pattern. Well, selectively. But yeah, these guys are not that bad. They do have a specific pattern, so yeah, after watching them for a couple seconds, you can immediately tell their pattern. Alright, get the Aku Aku without blowing up. And get past the electric fence. And here we have a new electric fence where we have to time ourselves. Now I'm pretty sure you can actually time yourself through the electric fence, but, or, I'm sorry, not time yourself, but you can actually jump. I'm pretty sure you can actually jump over the electric fence, but yeah, I've never done that. And honestly, it's not that worth it, unless you're, like, doing a speed run. And even in a speed run, it's not that worth it. Okay, so here we have the bonus area. There's gonna be a TNT. No, it's not gonna be, because my god, this game would be a jerk if they do that. Anyway, let's just get all the boxes, and I believe this one has a bit of a secret. Yes, it does. Okay, so if you can bounce on top of that question block and that question block, you're gonna be sent to some wonderful secrets. So let's see if I can actually do this. There we go. Yeah, you get this little area where there's only 2 1-ups, so yeah, it's not that big of a... it's not that great, but, you know, extra lives, I guess, for the 92 lives we have, you know. Because, yeah, unlike Crash 1, where lives reset, yeah, in this game they don't. And spoilers, I think Crash 1 is the only game where lives reset, so, yeah, there you go. Alright, so here we have the fork in the road, And as you can see, we have a death platform. However, I'm going to go the normal path, and I'm going to destroy a specific amount of boxes until a specific point. Okay, so right here, we have a beehive, and as soon as you get past it, it's gonna spawn a bee? Yeah, a very dangerous bee, because, yeah, that bee is very deadly. And, yeah, basically, the idea for these bees is to actually just... As soon as they spawn, I mean, for this part, it's not that bad. You can just spin on them. It's not that big of an issue. But, yeah, what I'm gonna... But, yeah, basically... I wanted to destroy those 4 boxes that were right here. And as you can see, there's actually, and as you saw, there's actually a checkpoint past those 2 electric fences. However, I'm going to not get that checkpoint, and instead, we're gonna backtrack back to the death platform. Okay. Now, the best strategy that I have for these bees is to simply wait for them to show up, which is clearly something I didn't do. But, you know, Aku Aku, let's just ignore the fact that, you know, we got hit. Or we got stung by a bee. Anyway. Alright, so right here we got some nitros, you know what? I got no excuse. I don't know how to, you know... I don't know how to platform, you know? I'm good at video games, I swear. Alright. Oh god, don't get touched by the bee. Alright, here we got a slide jump. And yeah, basically the reason why we're doing this death route is not because there's a secret gem, but also there are boxes in here, and yeah, this means that we have to do both paths in order to get the gem, get the box gem. And also, if I remember correctly, I don't think there's actually a way to, yeah, as you can see, there's no way to backtrack from the other side, so you have to basically get to this point without dying. Alright, so now that we're done with the death route, we are going to backtrack up until we get that checkpoint that we saw. Okay, now this floor, if you spin on it, you can actually hide yourself from the bees. And you're essentially invincible to pretty much everything except for explosives and a very... Oh my god, I thought I got hit. And a very specific enemy which we'll not encounter until much later. So yeah, right here, for example, I'm gonna bypass those plants. And yeah, as you see right here, by just going into the boxes, we will destroy them. But now, camera, please cooperate. Honestly, this level might be a bit worse when it comes to the backtracking. Also, yeah, get the crystal. Make sure you don't forget the crystal. But yeah, as you can see right here, when we burrow in this ground, we can actually take down those plant enemies. And here we got the checkpoint that I said I was going to bypass, because as you can see, we got the electric fences, meaning that we are pretty much done with this path. So now we just got to backtrack. And yeah, go on to the normal path. And thankfully, a checkpoint will be waiting when we arrive. But yeah, as you can see, while we are burrowed, these explosive spitballs, I guess, yeah, we are completely invincible to them. So we can just get near these guys and just spin them away. Alright, so now we just have to escape the deadly bee. And checkpoint. Now, we are going to come back to this checkpoint because this plant right here looks a little suspicious, you know, that standalone platform. I don't know. There's something very suspicious about it. Alright, so let's continue on. And here we got this lumberjack scientist? I don't know. But yeah, basically this guy will try to pound you into the ground. And yeah, it's no fun. Okay. And that enemy can actually kill you if you are burrowed into the special like ground, I guess. Or the red ground, I guess. But there we go. That is it for Digging It. However, we're actually not done yet with this level. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit. And you know what? Let's get stung by a bee, because the death animation is honestly pretty hilarious. So yeah, I guess Crash is incredibly allergic to bee stings, which is no bueno. And that just took his breath away. Who knew that electric spit, that explosive spitballs can take your breath away. Alright, I'm gonna kill you first. I'm surprised I actually made that. And now we are gonna go and kill you. And as you can see, we got a secret exit. And this is the final secret exit of the game. And judging by the fact that, you know, there's only one place we have to complete in the last warp rooms. Yeah, as you can see, we now have the Warp Room 2 Road to Ruin. And there we go. We got all of the secret warps activated. So we got Air Crash, Snow Go, Road to Ruin, and we got the 2 bonus levels, which as you can see, they now have their own gems. Alright, so let's go and finish Road to Ruin and 100% Warp Room 3. So yeah, just similar to Snow Go, you can actually come back here to this area. And you can actually come back to this area from the actual beginning of the level, and yeah, you can actually get those boxes that I got. Also get hit by fire. But yeah, basically, if you manage to get to this specific point right here, which by the way, they actually mark very cleverly with a wump where the TNT is. Really clever game. Alright, so let's time ourselves with the fire. And yeah, we are as you can see, we are literally done. We are quite literally back at the beginning of the level. So yeah, that path is not short at all. So again, if you can pull the slide spin jump and making your way to that plethora of boxes, you will essentially skip this entire. Essentially, you may actually skip the secret exit in Warp Room in Digging It, but you know, for the sake of being a completionist, not that completionist, but for the sake of completion's sake, we are just gonna showcase the proper way. The same way how I showed you the proper way of tackling okay, let me start over. The same way how I show you how to properly get the red gem in a Snow Go, instead of, you know, using that exploit. Alright, so with that said, we just have to beat the level, which honestly this level is not that long, so yeah, it's just a nice stroll to the end of the level. And we also get to showcase the bonus room, because yeah, we did not show it the last time we were here, because we just sped run through the level. I gotta say, I do like the way the bonus music starts, the drumming. That's so good. Alright, so we got some fun with exclamation exclamation boxes. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. We get a little puzzle, I guess. Puzzle in huge quotation marks, because, yeah, it's not like it's gonna be... It's not like the puzzle from... the first bridge level in the first game, which I forgot. Road to Nowhere, there we go. I was gonna say the high road, but no, that's not it. Alright, so let's avoid some more gorilla statues. And we got a monkey. You die. You don't deserve to live. You damn dirty ape. Alright. And there we go. 89 boxes. And we got ourselves the final gem, or the final gem for Warp Room 3. And there we go. And yes, we will see the crash dance every single time we finish a level. I'm not gonna skip it. Except that fact that we got, you know, stuff going on.
Crash! I haven't got much time! Cortex has almost completed the new space station! Something is not right with his statements. Beware of the trick.
Thanks, Coco. You were really helpful on my quest for enlightenment, I guess. Anyway, let's go to Ruination. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let's get this over with. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have what it is by far considered to be one of the hardest and also one of the worst stages in the original Crash trilogy. We have Cold Hard Crash. Oh boy. So Cold Hard Crash is the third and final snow level. However, it is also the most annoying level because it has a death route and so much more crap, which, you know, you may think, oh, death route, it's not gonna be that bad, right? Well, you'll see. Trust me on this, you'll see. Alright. So yeah, basically, this is just like any other snow level. Just we start with a corridor section, and then we got some, and then it's 2D from here until the end. Alright, so here we got the bonus room, which, you know, pretty early. It's not that bad. However, this bonus room is a jerk, because when we get to this part right here, you may think, okay, let's just destroy these two boxes. They're not that offensive. They're not gonna be that bad to kill. Well, yeah, there is a hidden box on top of the bounce block, which, if you don't know that's there, and you basically nailed this level to perfection, well, sucks to be you, because you're gonna be missing one box. Speaking of boxes, this level has the highest box count in the entire game, at a whopping, I hope I'm getting this right, 128 boxes. I might be off by one number, but I might be a little off, but you know what? At the end of the day, it may not matter, because yeah, this level is a marathon. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. This level is an absolute marathon. Okay, so let's go over here, kill the penguin, and here we have the death platform. Now I'm actually gonna wear out the invincibility, because I don't want to destroy that checkpoint by accident. Because if you do what I'm doing right now, this level is honestly not that bad. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to ride the death platform, or the death route, and basically just play it normally. Now, as you may notice, there are some boxes right here. However, I'm going to bypass them all, because you're going to see why later. Yeah, I had a feeling you were there. Also, make sure you have a tier 2 Aku Aku, because trust me, you will need it. In fact, you're gonna need it right now. So, as soon as you get the Aku Aku, gun it. Just tap furiously the slide button. Don't you just love when people just enter your room without knocking when you're in the middle of something? That's the joy of living with brothers. Anyway, like I was saying, you want to, as soon as you get invincible, rush to the end of the death platform. Now, as soon as you get to this point, stop. Do not go and grab the gem, because if you do, you're screwed. Instead, what you want to do is hit the the exclamation point box and make it all the way back. And what you want to do is you want to make it all the way back to that checkpoint we skipped back in the normal path. And yeah, basically that's what you want to do. And the good thing is that, you know, they actually give you 3 Aku Aku. If you don't take damage, they give you 3 Aku Akus by the time you reach that point with invincibility. So on your way back, you can just destroy these boxes, which is something we will do for very obvious reasons. I think that's all of them. Just jump for a while, jump and spin for a while, and you should be good. Alright, once we get that, let's go back to the platform and write it down. And then hit the checkpoint. And then go back to... Oh no. You're kidding me. Wait. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't screw myself. Yeah, because in the remake you can actually take the death platform back again. Ah, whatever. But since we got the checkpoint, now what you want to do is go back and get the clear gem. So yeah, basically you have to go again through the death route. Now the good thing is that we destroyed all the boxes and all the nitro crates that were in our way. So it's just a clear path to the gem. And I missed the gem. Oh my god, I did not know that was even a thing. Wow. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? So yeah, because we destroyed all the boxes and all the nitro crates, we don't have to go slowly in this death route. Okay, I just go normally. Okay, I'm gonna ground pound when we get to it. Okay, so grab the gem, and as you can see, we are back outside. Now you may be thinking, okay, we can just hit the checkpoint. Do not get that checkpoint. Instead, kill yourself. Or go down the pit. Because now that we got the gem, and we basically cleared out the death route, we can now continue on with the level. Because on the normal route, there are also boxes. And yes, if you did not know that, then you have to play the level again. So yeah, you basically have to essentially do the death route and then backtrack through the death route if you want to get 100% in this level. It's very jerkish, and it is the only time in the series actually where you have to do that regarding a death route. But the rest of the level is not that bad. So let's just take a leap of faith. And yeah, we just now have to beat the level normally. But yeah, if you don't know... But yeah, if you don't do that... But yeah, basically, if you don't do what I did and get the checkpoint after doing all the death route shenanigans, if you die before reaching the next checkpoint, which is the one I just hit it, you have to do the entirety of the death route all over again. Which means go through the death route, hit the exclamation point, go back through the death route, get the boxes, and yeah, you know, if you didn't get the gem, you have to get it. Although, I mean, if you want, you can get the gem like after getting the like on your second visit, but when it comes to the first visit, yeah, that's essentially like the best way that I found to actually tackle this level. Alright, so now let's avoid the crushers, and then we can move on. And as you can see, we are back. We are back in this place, so now we can properly finish the level. So let's go and not knock that penguin into the TNT, okay. I wanted to kill a penguin with explosives, damn it. Alright. So let's use you to destroy these two. And I think this is the last checkpoint of the level. Oh, yeah, 128. Yeah, sure. I was totally on point. Yeah, 150. Oh, Jesus. Actually, I think it's 158, now that I remember. Or maybe it's 155. Oh, my God. Now watch. I missed a box somewhere. I did not. I'm amazing. Alright. And there we go. That is it for Cold Hard Crash. Ugh, I can't believe I actually did that relatively well. I mean, to be fair, I've been dreading this level, and a lot of people do dread this level. But again, if you do what I did with the death routes and the checkpoints, this level is really not that bad. But again, if you got the checkpoint before the death route or near the death route, yeah, you essentially have... If you die while going through the normal level, you basically have to do the death route again, which... That is honestly the one thing that a lot of people... That's honestly the one, like, hard part of this level. Other than that, this level's actually not that bad. Alright, we're at 28 minutes. You know what? Since we tackled these two juggernauts, we're actually gonna leave it up to here. Yeah, we only tackled, well, 2-ish levels. Well, 3, kinda. Well, 3 complete levels, actually. But yeah, we're gonna end this video off here. So, next time on Crash Bandicoot 2, we are going to be finishing Warp Room 4 by tackling the last 2 levels, including getting our last color gem. And we are going to be tackling the 4th boss. Alright? See you guys then. Wow, that's a very interesting level image there, game. I love it. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.